Now let's get to the big story of the morning, and that is Axis Bank. Just to revisit this, Axis Bank disappointed in terms of asset quality in the first quarter. What has essentially happened is the manner in which the bank is recognizing its NPAs, it has decided to change that to make things more prudent. Axis, in fact, is saying that now it is the most prudent bank on the street. This was not a diktat from the RBI. It's just the way they're recognizing bad loans and how quickly they're recognizing. And that has led to what they're calling a technical impact. This has led to a surge in slippages. Slippages have crossed over 8,000 crores. But the bank also says that it is quite confident about growing faster than the industry. And it explains how it feels that this technical impact has played out in Q1 and should not impact the upcoming quarters. Take a look at what the management had to say.
NPA classification happens on days past due criteria. And then there is qualitative criteria which each is agnostic of days past due. We have not changed any day past due parameters because they are driven by regulation. The qualitative parameters, as we have previously indicated, we benchmark to most prudent in market on an annual basis. That benchmarking exercise happens for us in the period of Feb and March, and the implementation of that happens from the next fiscal. The purpose of the benchmarking is to make sure that our balance sheet is resilient and can withstand any credit cycle that comes our way, therefore giving you a robust, credible outcome when growth comes back. So roughly, if you look at what we do is Q1 and Q3 are cyclical, and the way I would request you to think about it is in Q1 and Q3, about 25% or thereabouts of slippages are from the agri portfolio. So you could apply the maths to 5,400 crores, and roughly about 25% or thereabouts would be agri. The percentage would be broadly similar for last year's rupee crore number. The rest of the 75% is coming entirely from the unsecured business. We are very clear in making a call out saying we do not see stress in the secured part of our retail book as on date.
When Rajiv retires in August, as per expectations of RBI, we need to have MD, CEO and 3 EDs. Our NRC is actively looking at who and when we appoint a third person as executive director of the bank. When we're ready to do that, we'll be very happy to do it. But you should expect announcement of ED appointment as Rajiv retires. So that's the answer to one of your questions. Second question, I thought I answered in detail in the response to the first question, which was, yes, credit growth is where it is, but our confidence about what we can do the rest of the year and in the medium term, given where our platform is high. We are expecting to grow faster than the industry. I mean, obviously, that's an expectation, but we are quite driven towards ensuring that we can deliver that output.
Okay, so 2 separate events. One is this whole technical issue with the NPAs, and then Mr. Rajiv Anand, very well-known Indian banker, finally retiring. And the critical question is, where is he going next? Is he going to IndusInd Bank? But that for another time.